Yo, what's up everyone? Today we'll be continuing my Chaos Mode expedition through the main campaign, which will most likely end up in a complete failure, but we'll see about that. So, the last time we got all the way up to the first jungle stage, so we'll be starting from here. In the meantime, I've also gotten some time to level up my hero all the way up to level 9, which should be a reasonable level for this stage in particular. And last time I checked, I found out that spiders have some interesting gimmicks that I'll get into shortly. But for now, well, we'll just try and see what the stage can provide to us, and we'll, I guess, go from there. Also, the goal for this stream will be to, I don't know, maybe try and finish the jungle stages, which I don't really see happening. But at the same time, there is still hope, so who knows?
On the trail. Spear's ready.
Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Hoist the colours! Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
Alright, that's good to see. Strengthening already on wave 1. Always a good sign. Also, at least from what I've seen, I really like the ranger start with the Rat of the Forest. It just covers so many different areas that I think that it's one of the best starting options. Alright, we have scorpions incoming already on wave 2. I have 0 magic towers for them, so this should be fun. I don't know, if anything, I will probably have to use my rain of fire. We'll see. Currently, it's not going really well, honestly. So yeah, rain of fire it is then. Well, nothing new so far. It seems that those two enemies don't have anything special to them. Also, the jungle maidens are really solid. Even having the splash attack, I can help clear matriarchs later on. Okay, we have wasps incoming. Well, I might need a couple more archer towers, so yeah, another ranger it is. Well, it seems that 2 rangers barely do the work for now. You needed another rain of fire, but no one's lost yet, so that's a good sign. Okay, another scorpions. Well, I don't know if getting a mage tower here might be the best use case for me, so I really like actually using forest keepers for that instead of relying on mages, since they act as a 2-in-1 tower. Also, savage brutes with 700 HP, that's not really nice. Okay, barely hanging on. Well, going alright so far. I have to be honest, expect it to be a little bit more harder. And as I say that, we have some Sons of Macton coming in.
Where be the treasure?
A quite interesting enemy choice.
Drink up, me hearties. Yo-ho!
Also, I hope that I have enough Rangers for those wasps. I also have the Force Keeper, so it should be alright, I guess.
Zаяс, мечтаешь
Ahoy, matey!
Okay, maybe one Rain of Fire here should be okay for now.
Me
Yep.
hearties. Yo-ho!
Yeah, I think that maybe a Sorcerer would be way better tower choice than the barracks I have currently.
Hoist the colors!
Also, I might need artillery later on, but for now everything looks tame.
Drink up, me hearties. Where be the treasure? Where be the treasure? Drink up, me hearties. Yo-ho! Ahoy, matey! Ahoy, matey! Back to the shadows of hell!
Okay, these spiders are a little bit annoying.
Where be the treasure?
I will need to rely on my Rat of the Forest to catch them, I guess, since they don't really have a lot of hit points either way.
Colors!
Okay, so I should get an elemental, right? I'll do that now then.
Where be the treasure? Hoist the colors! Hoist the colors! Ahoy, matey! Where be
Okay.
the treasure? Hoist the colors!
One almost leaked.
Drink up, me hearties.
Luckily it
Yo-ho!
didn't.
Ahoy, matey! Ahoy, matey! Ahoy, matey!
Oh, you mean like a better here might be a good choice?
Hoist the colors! Drink up, me hearties.
I was thinking
Yo-ho!
maybe like Teso should be able to catch them if I get a Falconer. Hey yo, what's up guys? Yeah, I'm also excited for Alliance. There's only like
Colors!
1.5 day until it releases, cannot wait for it.
Drink up, me hearties. Yo-ho!
Okay, I'll get a better here. It sounds like a good idea on paper.
Hoist the colors!
Okay, I'll try to save up for Tesla. Since, yeah, things are not really looking nicely
Drink up, me
with
hearties.
all of that spider spam.
Where be the treasure?
I mean, they're holding them in place for now.
Yo-ho! Ahoy, matey! Drink up, me hearties. Yo-ho! Where be the treasure? Where be the treasure?
Yeah, I somehow managed to beat Nazaru yesterday. It took me like only 2 hours.
Hoist the colors!
It wasn't that bad at the end of the day. At least I was pleased with the 2-hour
Drink up, me hearties.
work for it.
Treasure!
Even getting a 2-star was rather surprising to say the least.
Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Drink up, me hearties. Hoist the colors! Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey!
I don't remember what we were talking about yesterday.
Ahoy, matey!
I suppose it was something about a water team campaign or something? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Treasure!
Yeah, the Saurian Towers were definitely one of my favorites.
Ahoy, matey! Drink up, me hearties. Yo-ho!
But honestly, when talking about the tower contest stream and so on, I feel like that some people got robbed really hard as well.
Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours!
There were definitely some people who deserved to win but didn't.
Where be
So
the
yeah,
treasure?
I'm a little bit unsatisfied with Ironhide's picks, but I guess it is what it is, or I will also be losing the 3 stars here, okay.
Me hearties,
That's not the end of the world, at least if I am capable to stop those spiders from multiplying at such a rapid pace.
Hi, matey. Hoist the
Okay, fine
colours!
again.
On the
I
trail,
guess
ready.
I'll
On the
probably get
trail.
a couple more
Spears
maidens and
ready.
rely on them. Also, what is this guy doing here?
Me hearties, yo-ho! Ahoy, matey! Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey!
I mean, yeah, 10 winners was definitely not a good amount of people since there were so many underrated or underappreciated entries, which I truly deserved
Me
that
hearties,
they
yo-ho!
had to win, but at the end of the day, they didn't, so yeah. Also, am I dead here? Please tell me that I'm not. Like, did these spiders manage to multiply that fast? Okay, I'm not dead quite yet.
Ahoy, matey!
But it's getting really annoying.
Hoist the colours!
Like, I don't know what's the best strategy to deal with them. Like, try placing a barrack and just kill them instantly, or try to rely on artillery. I don't know. They have absolutely no clue.
Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho!
Also, it seems that I will be leaking a couple more wives here and there.
Hoist the colours!
Yeah, maybe dwarf might be a good choice.
Ahoy, matey! Ahoy, matey!
But then again, if they multiply at such a rapid pace, I don't think that even a dwarf can handle them.
Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho! Hoist the colours!
Yeah, dwarf with fire is great tower, but still.
Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey!
Well, I guess. Okay, I'll try and get a barrack and see if it can even like prevent them from multiplying. Which they don't seem to be doing a good job currently. Also, some random savage warriors coming from the woods. Great to see. Also, is this really that good of a choice? I don't see it contributing that much.
Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey! Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho!
I feel like it would have been a better place to put a dwarf here instead of a Tesla.
Treasure!
Maybe for the next time, if things come to worse, which they seem to be at the moment.
Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey!
Like if I can get a rain of fire, it would be really nice.
Ahoy, matey!
If possible, like come on.
Hoist the colours! Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho!
And even then, I don't know if it will be enough.
Colours!
Okay, it saved me, barely.
Ahoy, matey!
Also, I guess I'll get a Falconer and try to boost my dwarf strength, but it might be a little bit too late, you know?
Where be the treasure?
Yeah, I think it might be over now.
Where be the treasure?
Or is it?
Ahoy, matey! Ahoy, matey! Hoist the
Not quite yet.
Time for target practice.
Where be the treasure?
Yeah, maybe Blade Singers might be a better choice since they'll at least be capable to hold their ground. And those assassins, like you can see that they do basically nothing against the matriarchs.
Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey!
I'm actually rather disappointed by their performance.
Drink up, me hearties,
Also, what is this, bro? Like, how can one deal with all of this? Yeah, this is over. Well, that was a good run. Okay, so let's try another strategy. Maybe here is a good artillery spot, I reckon. This seemed like a fine archer spot, so yeah, I'll keep it as is.
Hoist the colours.
Yeah, artillery spam might be the way to go, actually. I'll start with rangers, though. I feel like it is the best start.
Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho.
You mean I should get a Tesla to deal with the wasps instead of relying on Ranger? But I feel like that the Rat of the Forest is such a good ability to have.
Ahoy, matey.
I mean, Tesla is alright, since it can deal with the flank enemies while Dwarf cannot at all,
Where be the treasure?
but still, it has way less DPS than it. So I don't know.
Hoist the colours.
I'll try to rush a Tesla now,
Where be the
see
treasure?
if it's possible.
Drink up me hearties. Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho.
The first waves at least are all right. Like there isn't anything too hard about them.
Where be the treasure?
But after we get like up to wave 7, 8 or 9, it's when it gets rather insane.
Ahoy, matey.
Also, those scorpions are super annoying once again. And I'll just rely on my rain of fire to deal with them.
Yo-ho.
Don't see anything wrong with that.
Ahoy, matey.
Okay, I had better rain of fire, so honestly this one wasn't particularly useful. And it seems that I might need a mage.
Hearties. Yo-ho. Hoist the colours. Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho. The colours.
And it doesn't even have it in range. Okay, finally.
Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey. Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho, matey.
Alright, no lives lost. Well, that was too close for comfort.
Drink up me hearties.
I mean, the dwarf insta-kill wouldn't help us at all in our case. Since you know, if we are going to have to face 50 different
Ahoy, matey.
spiders, I don't see how it will help in our scenario.
Hoist the colours.
And it seems that I lack any sort of flying enemy damage, which is also a good thing to see.
Ahoy, matey.
I mean, barely hanging on for now.
Hoist the colours. Where be the treasure? Drink up me
I
hearties.
guess Tesla could be able to like prevent some of them, or at least lower their hit points, but it just doesn't have enough DPS is what I'm thinking currently. Like I'll try it out for sure and see how it goes, since this spot wasn't that great honestly. Like this one is way better.
Ahoy, matey. Hoist the
Also, no, I cannot deal with those scorpions currently. I'll just use a rain of fire on them.
Hoist the colours. Ahoy, matey. Hoist the
And from what I saw is that trying to get a barrack to stop them before they start multiplying, well, that just doesn't work at all.
Hoist the colours. Drink up me
Okay, this will be close once again. I think I'll just leave this spider leak, like I don't see a way to deal with him. Or I might, but it will be really sketchy once again. If at least the sorcerer could hit it, but he refuses to elaborate.
colours. Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho.
Okay, somehow everything worked out. I'm thinking maybe getting a Tesla here, a dwarf here, like in this spot, another one here, then maybe get a falconer in this spot to buff off the range, and we'll get another barrack in like this spot. And I think it should be enough to stop the matriarchs.
Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey! Hoist the colours!
At least we can use the early waves to farm a couple of gold, since currently I don't really have enough.
Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure?
Okay, I'll just use one rain of fire, make my life a little bit easier. We can finally afford the Tesla. And the mind-boggling 300 gold just to get the tier 1. Well, that's been nerfed to oblivion.
Colours! Where be the treasure? Drink up, me hearties! Where be the treasure?
Okay, I might need a barrack right now, since those spiders are starting to show up.
Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours!
Yeah, 300 is really old. At least the next two seem to be as in vanilla, but the first one is so expensive to get.
Hoist the colours! Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours!
But I'm still worried about the matriarchs. If I cannot get a dwarf before they start showing up, I feel like I might be in a lot of trouble.
Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours!
I mean, at least I have the Tesla maxed out already, so that's a thing going on for me.
Drink up, me hearties! Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey!
Okay, I'll just clear this spot and try getting my dwarf set up.
Hoist the colours! Drink up, me hearties! Yo-ho! Ahoy, matey!
And I'll try to get another one here as well. But for now, just focus on this spot.
Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours!
Bro, what is happening with those spiders?
Drink
Like,
up, me hearties!
none of my towers can deal alright with them. I don't have Bone Card yet, I only have the first 4 heroes unlocked.
Where be the treasure?
Bone Card unlocks after we beat the campaign, if I'm not mistaken.
Hoist the colours!
So we are far, far away from getting him.
Hearties! Yo-ho! Hoist the colours!
Also, damn, that was a skill issue.
Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey! Hail to the king! Where be the treasure? Drink up, me hearties! Yo-ho! Hoist the
But I mean, Bone Card would definitely make things way easier.
Drink up, me hearties! Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey! Drink up, me hearties! Yo-ho!
Okay, I might need a rain of fire for this part,
Ahoy, matey!
or may not.
Drink up, me hearties! Yo-ho!
I'll just use it anyways and be safe. No need to risk it. I mean, we only have wasps incoming, so how bad will it actually be? I mean, we got the Tesla for a reason, right?
Hoist the colours!
Okay, they have already started coming. This is going to be a lot of fun. Also, please, Tesla, can you like deal with the wasps? Thank you.
Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure?
Bro, don't tell me that I cannot even handle a single matriarch. That's laughable.
Colours! Where be the treasure?
Nah, I'm using a rain fire, but that's just stupid.
Drink up, me hearties! Yo-ho!
And wow, you're telling me that I had to use it on the wasp queen, and now I had to lose half my life. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think that maybe here is a good spot for it, since I was thinking on getting one falconer
Drink up, me
here.
hearties! Yo-ho! Hoist the colours!
Okay, let's see if a dwarf and Teso can handle them. If not, I'll be utterly shocked.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
Well, they seem to be not enough. Yeah, one more wave of those spiders and it's over for me.
Time for target practice.
Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey!
Yeah, I mean, what can you even do to stop these guys?
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Hoist the colours!
And they multiply so fast, like it's not even... They spawn another matriarch and call it a day.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Colours!
Well, I have artilleries at tier 3, and I also have archers at tier 3, everything else is unupgraded. So they should perform well, but it still seems to be not enough. Like, I am losing here, there is nothing I can do. Yeah. So what even? I don't know, I feel like here is a better spot for a dwarf instead of Tesla.
Archers ready? Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure?
I don't know. I feel like the start is okay, it's that Tesla isn't sufficient enough. I need something with more DPS than it.
Drink up me hearties, ahoy, matey! Hoist the colours!
Yeah, it is Furnace Blast, just use it to carry me,
Ahoy, matey!
which doesn't seem to be working for now, but I hope that if I get enough of them, it should at one point start working.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Hoist the colours! Drink up me hearties,
Also, can I, like, please not lose all of my wives on wave 1? Thank you.
where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey! Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Want some? Get some! Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure?
Okay, one ranger won't be enough to deal with the wasps, which will show up in the next wave, so I would need to get something else. Or I don't know, maybe just rely on the artillery to
Matey!
hit them by using the ground enemies, that's also an option. Yeah, I need a match for the Scorpion, otherwise it's just not working.
Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Hoist the
And I'll use a Rain of Fire for the remaining one. Yeah, seems like a plan.
be the treasure? Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
Yo man, what's up? Good to see you here.
Colours!
We'll be suffering for a long time,
Drink up me
since the plan is to beat all the jungle stages in this live stream, which, once again, may or may not happen. Depends on my skill issue.
Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
At least the good thing is that I will soon have my hero at level 10. So that's a positive. Yeah, I'll try to beat all the jungle stages. Which once again, may not happen. I might be getting ahead of myself.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
Last time it took me, how much? 5.5 hours just to beat the desert stages. So, yeah,
Drink up me hearties,
I might be in here for a while.
hoist the colours! Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
Okay, one life lost, that's not the end of the world.
Where be the treasure? Do or do not, there is no shrine.
By the way, Alliance will cost $8 for mobile and 20 for Steam, and it will have a 10% discount. So make sure if you are aiming to get it on Steam to do so in the first week. Just as a friendly reminder.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
So you reckon that it might be a good idea to max out artilleries? But I feel like that having a rain of fire at max level is like the best scenario that I can think of.
Me hearties, yo-ho! Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties,
Also,
yo-ho, matey.
I might need an elemental
Colours.
for this part.
Where be the treasure?
And it's still not quite that certain that I might reserve my lives, but it seems to be alright for the moment.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
Okay, finally.
Oyster
Finally.
colours. Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Ahoy, matey!
And we have the spiders already showing up. At least they're not matriarchs, so I would rather face them rather than their toxic variant.
Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties,
But I mean, the heroes definitely carrying this stage card, especially with the Whirlpool ability. It's such a good ability, being able to stun so many enemies.
oyster colours. Where be the treasure?
Also, when was the next time that wasps arrive again? Like, if I ever really need to get anything else for my air defense, I don't really remember.
Ahoy, matey!
Also, will Necromancer be free? No, he'll be a paid tower.
Where be the treasure?
I think that he should cost $5
Ahoy, matey!
for mobile. At least for the October update, when everything will be at a discounted price.
Treasure!
So if you are going to get a mobile version, I suppose that
Drink up me
it would
hearties,
be
yo-ho!
best for you to wait until October to use the discounts, since all towers and heroes will be, I don't know, maybe like 20%
Ahoy, matey!
cheaper, something like that.
Oyster colours. Where be the treasure?
Okay, my dwarf should be able to see all these spiders, so no need to worry about them anymore.
Oyster colours. Shit, I'm big.
But matriarchs will start spawning from the either this way for the next one, and that's when things actually get tricky, so yeah.
Drink up me hearties,
The early part is just annoying, since there isn't like anything hard about it. But losing to the later parts is frustrating, since I'll have to redo all the start all over again.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
But yeah, this isn't even hard at all. Like,
Where be the treasure?
those shamans aren't really causing any trouble, even though they have passive regen.
Yo-ho! Ahoy, matey!
I mean, Kindom Rush was released in 2011, so I don't know how you've been playing it since 2009, but I guess that's good for you.
Shit, I'm big. Oyster colours. Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
I think I've started probably in either 2012 or 2013, don't quite remember when exactly. Played them for like 2 or 3 years, then I just stopped playing them all together for, I don't know, like 9 years, and then I got back to them quite recently, like around a year ago.
Drink up me
Well, PvZ makes sense for 2009, but Kindom Rush was released in 2011, so yeah. If you had early access to it, makes sense.
baby! Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure?
Okay, I need something to deal with the spiders, and nothing seems to be working for them. My dwarf is missing all over the place.
Drink up me hearties,
Just
yo-ho!
everything's alright for now. We will have matriarchs coming in shortly. I cannot wait for them. I mean, the Flash games were like one of my favorite parts of my childhood. Like, such a good games. I've found there, like the Kindom Rush series and many others, which I cannot really name right now, but if I get shown them, I will easily figure it out. Also, what is the game plan for dealing with the wasp squeeze again? I don't know what it is. And my rain of fire won't come up in time, so I assume I'll just be leaking all those wives. Well, that's just great. Also another dwarf, please. Okay, can two dwarfs stop the spiders? It doesn't seem like it. I mean, barely, but I will be losing glass every single time they show up. So what even? Yeah, I guess 3 dwarfs should it be. But even then, like, they spawn all the way up here and they have full health, so it's still not enough. I mean, finally it worked for one time. Okay, I also got Falconer, so they now have insane range. We'll try to get the next one. Also, please don't kill me here. Okay, that rain of fire was really clutch. Okay, a third dwarf it is. I don't know, I just got Falconer to boost my dwarf's range, since I think that being able to cover a little bit more area might be huge for them. Especially for this one, since he can catch them all the way down here. Okay, we already have 3 dwarfs, and I've never gotten actually to this part with that many lives, so yeah. I will also get one barrack here just to stop them.
On the trail.
To some extent, like, it will most likely not do anything, but it's a good shot either way. Alright, so can 3 dwarfs stop them is the real question. The answer seems to be yes, for now. Alright, I think we found the strategy. So 3 dwarfs it is. But now, if I get to encounter another Wasp Queen, I don't have any means of dealing with them since I invested all of my money for ground defense. I mean, at least I have it covered. I mean, in this scenario, Dwarf is definitely better than Tesla, but overall, I cannot really tell. Both of the towers are easily S tier, so yeah. I love both of them, like, you cannot go wrong with either. But Furnace Blast, yeah, is just broken. True DPS over 200 every single ability, yep, that's balanced. Alright, we have another Matriarchs, nothing new. I'm just hoping that I don't die to any Wasp Queens. Okay, let's get one Tesla here. Just in case we encounter more flank enemies, I think Tesla should be the best way to deal with them. Okay, so we have Scorpions coming from the same place as the Matriarchs, which shouldn't be any issue, since, yeah, Dwarfs actually can deal with them. Don't need to rely on any mages for the moment. Also, I think that I might be getting Templars. What is the reason for getting Templars? Well, from what I saw, Assassins, they just cannot hold their ground against the Matriarchs. So I'll just use Templars in this case. Yeah, the worst tower in the game. Way to go. Finally seeing a use case. I mean, who doesn't love Templars? Alright, so what do we have here? Just savages? Well, that doesn't seem scary, so let's go ahead and go with Turgir. Also, can you like deal with that spider, please? Okay. Thank you. Okay, maybe one more dwarf here wouldn't hurt anyone. I mean, we are just abusing it at this point, but to beat this mod you have to use every single trick up your sleeve, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, their voice lines are really cool. Especially like that one line, a sword day, a red day. Yeah, I really love it. By the way, is there anything that we should talk about other than the hell that is this mode? Maybe, I don't know, about the contest or alliance or anything else? Since I know that I won't be beating a lot of the stages today, so I was just trying to use this as an opportunity to discuss other things. What is the hardest boss in the series? Well, that is a difficult question. I don't have a tier list on top of my head, so I'll try to be like as simple as possible. So I'll go with Umbra for Kindom Rush Frontiers, easy game. One of the hardest bosses to learn. Like, if after you learn the gimmicks, it becomes way easier, but before that, truly insane. Vassal is also decently hard. I think that these are the only ones that come on top of my head for Kindom Rush Frontiers for the original Kindom Rush. Moloch, well, he isn't that hard. The stage is insane, like Pandemonium, one of the hardest stages in the game, but he is a boss, well, he just sucks, honestly. Blackburn, on the other hand, he might cause you some issues. Also, Lukai, Bro has 100% immunity while he's not being stalled or blocked by a unit, so I suppose he might be an issue for casuals. Overall, I don't think that Kindom Rush has any hard bosses, to be honest. Like, stages are the part that makes it difficult, not the bosses themselves. Origins Godiet is an okay boss. But Bajniman? Yeah, Bajniman is definitely one of the toughest bosses in the series. For Vengeance, I don't know, maybe Malik? Yeah, Malik from the Hammerhold DLC. Definitely a hard boss to face. Also, I think it's about time to go for another dwarf, like it doesn't hurt anyone. Also, those Templars, are they even doing anything? I don't even know at this point. Might even sell them for another dwarf, since that here is madness. Okay, we somehow managed to survive those, so that's good to see. Okay, we have giant wasps and wasp queens coming in, and I'm not really looking forward to that, so yeah, enough with the Templar garbage, we'll get the real tower instead. Also, I don't know about this dwarf spot. Yeah, I'll get another Tesla. I'm just a little bit worried about all those flying enemies. And another Tesla here, like we'll just abuse it. There is nothing special going on with this strategy, we just abuse artilleries, that's it. Alright man, at least thanks for stopping by, appreciate the help, anytime. I mean, either Blackburn or Vassal, both of them are one of the hardest bosses in my opinion, but if we take into consideration all of the others, I think that Bajniman is probably like the hardest one in the whole series. And the thing is that you can actually really easy cheese him. The thing is that not a lot of people know how to do that. But after you know, it becomes really trivial. Also, yeah, that was the reason I got another 3 Tesla since those wars, damn man, super toxic. Okay, we can max out this guy. Does this even work on matriarchs? I don't think so. Maybe just a waste of money. But I don't know what else to get anymore. Like I have every single spot occupied by an artillery. I don't know, I'm just praying at this point that things work out. Okay, we'll just leave this guy. Or he'll just die at the exit, that also works. I also have a rain of fire, just in case, which I might need to use now. Yeah, definitely. Also another dwarf. Since they never seem to be enough. I think that the left side is covered for now, so just focus on the right side. Also we have the hero at level 10. Also, please go away, thank you. Okay, I think that this should be it about this stage. Like, I don't see anything getting past anymore. We've got the golden setup. I hope I didn't jinx myself, but I feel like this should be the end of this stage. By the way, one thing that I'll say, when I played the games like 10 years ago, I used to think that Templars were the best tower in Frontiers. Like, I got to this stage, I saw them, and it was like, bro, look at how cool soldiers they're, like, with the swords, armor, and the voice lines, everything just so perfect. And I was like, bro, they're like 3 times better than assassins. I'll just abuse them as much as possible, and then I cannot even beat the stages from casual. That's how bad I was, thinking that the worst tower was the best ones. And the same applies for Kindom Rush. Like, Tesla, like, bro, who uses Tesla? Just spam Musketeers. They have the biggest range in the game, and therefore makes them the best tower easily. But what I will say is that the thing that got me from Frontiers was actually the next stage. It wasn't this one. This one I managed to beat after many tries. But the next one, when shamans started to occur, I wasn't even familiar with how their gimmicks were. I didn't know they had immunities, so I was just spamming random towers and hoping for the best, and just didn't even work also. High Elven Mage, he carried the whole level. If anyone asks, this guy here, he carried. Okay, we have 2 more stars to work with. I can also max this guy. Fine again. Make him usable. As if he wasn't already. Also, what should I use? My stars, I guess archers might be a good choice, or maybe artilleries. I don't know, maybe I'll try this setup and just leave archers at that. Also, negative 1 star, nobody look at it, totally normal. Yeah, Blackthorn, he's a cool hero, honestly. At least he allows you to have so much gold than you are usually used to, due to the 30% extra bounty. Okay, once again, we will start with a ranger, since they always seem to be getting the job done. I mean, for my first attempt, I'll just experiment. I don't expect to beat the stage on my first go. Like, that's not happening. Also, I don't know if this was like the best spot for it. Maybe here might have been better. Also, this here seems like a really good spot for a dwarf. So yeah, I'll be going for it again.
Hi, matey. Where be the treasure? Drink up, me hearties. Yo-ho!
Okay, so far so good. Nothing really spectacular happening. We'll try to save up for dwarf.
Hi, matey.
Archmage? You sure about Archmage? In this stage in particular, I don't see any use case of Archmage. Also, these guys, is there anything special about them that I'm missing? Apart from the fact that they're spawning from the downside of the river now, which is quite convenient.
Where be the treasure?
Okay, it's about time I start getting my dwarf.
Drink up, me hearties. Yo-ho! Hi, matey.
I don't know. I'll just stick to a dwarf currently. Also, what is this? Are those driders? Bro, really?
Drink up, me hearties. Yo-ho!
Man cannot even have fun in the game. Like, where are they even spawning from? Out of nowhere?
Hi, matey. Where be the treasure?
I didn't notice. Okay, so we have driders to worry about. Well, that's good to know. Also, these wasps are a little bit annoying, but rangers seem to be dealing with them quite nicely for the time being.
Hi, matey. Where be the treasure?
By the way, the link for the Discord, I mean not for the Discord, but for the mod is in the description of this live stream, so if you would like to download it, just check it out. Also, I see what's happening, so the savage hunters, after they kill one of my soldiers, it turns them into driders, and I proceed to use them. Well, that's really smart. Okay, we got the dwarf. Please save me. Okay, so no soldiers, nada. We'll just stick to artilleries. Also, can the next player start already? Thank you. Okay, one wipe, that's not the end of the world. Okay, more wasps. So what's the strategy about them? Maybe another archer tower. I reckon another ranger won't hurt. Also, what is this? Is that another shaman spawning from the river? Since when though? Alright man, thanks for stopping by though, appreciate it. Hope to see you again soon, at least for my Alliance live stream. Okay, another ranger it is. Also, can someone deal with this guy? Or that's not possible? Okay. Blackthorn seems to get the job done. Oh, so you finally decided to tell me about them. Well, that's convenient, as if I didn't solve them like 30 seconds ago. Okay, so how do these shamans work? Something like this? Yeah, great. Aha, I see. So they come from the top side all the way down. Well, that's good to know. Alright, so what's the plan for this level? It seems that any barracks don't work due to these guys. A dwarf spam should, again, be the key to success. One ranger at the end just for the stalling power, since I cannot rely on barracks. Also, the urge to place my reinforcements is really big, but I'll try to not let my primitive instincts take control of me. Okay, so we have 3 archemans, and who knows what else. But this setup seems to be able to deal with them for the time being, so I'm not really worried. Well, now I might be. We have poor guys coming already. And once again from the top side. Okay, I'll just max this guy out. Seems like a good investment. He'll at least be able to deal with some of them.
Hoist the colors. Where be the treasure?
I mean, all things considered, this level isn't that hard for now. The previous one was definitely on the hard scale of difficulty, but who knows, who knows. These poor guys are a little annoying, just a little. Okay, I'll just use one rain of fire here. Also, maybe getting one poison arrow might not hurt. Yeah, the damage should be decent to deal them, but I am mainly getting it just for the smart targeting to spread the DPS amongst all the fires. Alright, I suppose that's another Earth Shaman, or I guess maybe Spirit Shaman's already coming in. But they're not an issue to deal with in the moment, since all of my damage is physical. So like, I don't even care about them. Also, these guys, completely useless. I won't even be using them. Yeah, this setup is working really well so far. I'm actually glad at its performance. Also, this spot seems like a prime candidate for another dwarf. Will it be able to reach the downside is what I'm wondering though, since I plan on getting a falconer here. And it will buff its range, so it should be able, in theory. Okay, already at wave 9, and we have the Spirit Shaman, which you already saw. Which isn't an issue. Okay, now we have the pool guys combined with both Shamans. Oh, that seems like a deadly combo. So I will get another poison arrow for my other ranger. And they should be able to deal with the poor guys. Maybe. Or maybe not. Well, one of them leaked, so they are not that reliable. Yeah, and another one, okay. RIP the 3 stars. And now we have Wasp Queens, okay. So what I'm gathering is that I might need a Tesla. And I don't have the money for the Tesla. Well, that's going to be annoying, and yeah. I might have forgotten about that part. Okay, I'll just get poison at tier 3 and hope that it shoots enough of them. Okay, that wasn't that bad, it could have been way worse. Already have gory ones coming in. Oh, so this is when I should probably use the insta-kill. Yeah, it makes sense. I have the area damage, but I actually lack the single target. I mean, yeah, I see the thought process behind the Archmage, but doesn't like the core drill like solve that problem? I feel like it should. But either way, they only have like 2000 hit points, so it's not that much. Like, the artilleries can deal enough damage to deal with them. Also, I don't know if there are any balance changes about the Archmage, so he might be stronger than in vanilla game. Also, these poor guys have a passive regen, is what I noticed. Okay, I'll get one falconer. Need that guy.
Ahoy, matey!
I mean, the synergy between Dwarf and the Falconer is at least really good for me. Seems to be working out quite well. I mean, just look at this setup, isn't it wonderful? Okay, I'll just max out the poison arrow since I don't have anything better to invest my money in currently. Okay, so what should I go for? Another dwarf, of course, makes total sense. Also, not the Driders, please. Enough of them, okay. I won't be using any reinforcements anymore. I had enough of those guys. Also, we have the Shaman Pact. Okay, finally. Like, what artillery should I go for here? A dwarf or a Tesla? I'm not sure. I have a Tesla for the bottom side to deal with the flyers, but seeing as there is this guy, I don't know, Tesla might be the better of the two. Big Bertha? I don't think so. It's really underwhelming. Like, the missiles are alright, but what I'm currently struggling to deal with is fires. I'm only relying on my Tesla to snipe all of them, which is working for the time being. Let's see if it can handle the Wasp Queens on the top side. It's alright. Could have been better, could have been worse. Also, this Goreon, maybe someone stop him, please. Okay. Just one Wasp Queen. And the Tesla managed to deal with it. Okay, that's good to see. Okay, what else? What else? You say we give Big Bertha a shot? I mean, okay, we'll try it, we'll try it. I don't know if it has the best synergy with the layout that I have currently, but it doesn't hurt trying it out. Also, another cord drill just to deal with the Gorillons. Also, why haven't I gotten actually Furnace Blast already? Alright, this is getting a little bit close for my liking. You know what? Actually, I'll get another Big Bertha just for the missiles, since they have global range, I suppose. Well, it's not global, it's actually like 2 times the radius. We should still be in range to catch it when it's in this spot. So yeah, we're spamming artilleries once again. Who would have figured it out? Also, we'll be exploiting this hero until the end of the stream. I don't see any other hero being as good as him, so if there are any pirate enjoyers, well, good for them, since that's what I will be sticking to. Also, it seems that I don't have any reliable way of dealing with those swaps on the downside. I'm a little worried that my Tesla might miss a couple of them. Also, I think that I had him ranked at C or either D tier. Like I thought he was one of the worst heroes in Frontiers. But now, after trying him out and seeing how he performs, he sees again an A or even an S tier hero. Like, he has so many good things going on for him. Also, final wave. Let's hope that there isn't a boss that we have to deal with. That's like the last thing that I want at the moment. Also, maybe another big Bertha. We're spamming Bertha this time around. Okay, that's a lot of poor guys. But Bertha deals damage even to them when there is an enemy on the ground, so... Also, that's a lot of gorillas, actually. Okay, this is getting a little bit bad. I also don't know what to get anymore. Like, everything is maxed out already. Yeah, maybe these guys, since it's time to use them. And damn shame, I could have actually beaten this stage with 3 stars if it wasn't for like the stupid leakers and trying to figure out that using soldiers against the... How do you call them again? Like the ones who shoot arrows, poison arrows, which make your soldiers into riders. Yeah, that's annoying. But okay, this stage wasn't as hard as I envisioned it to be. So yeah, another one in the back. And now we got to this dreaded stage, the Lost Jungle. Well, I cannot wait to see what the parasites have in store for me. Okay, I can max out my artilleries. I don't know if it's like the best investment of my stars. Or maybe Necromancer becomes viable in this stage. I don't know. Maybe I'll skip it for now. We'll go for these ones, and yeah, this seems like a good use of my stars. Also, we have Bruxa actually, but she's only level 4, so I don't know if I will be using her at the moment. Alright, we have the Necromancer, which I'm not even gonna use for my first time. Okay, we do the usual ranger stuff, right? Yeah. And then we go for an artillery, as per usual. Nothing too fancy, nothing new. If it works, then we just repeat it again. Also, yeah, there are gonna be a lot of matriarchs coming from this side. Ah, this is going to be fun. Okay, like, come on, man. You cannot even deal with 3 spiders. That's just stupid. Also, we already have the Son of Sarelgas, or a Mecton, yeah, coming in the first wave, which is not a good thing to see. Like, I'll call the next wave Furgier. Okay, I'll let that one guy slide for now. Yeah, we have the matriarchs already coming in on wave 2. And I didn't come in prepared for them, did I? Yep, that requires a restart, is what I'm getting. Okay. We will try it just once. Just once. And that's it.
Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure?
Also, maybe I might need a barrack for the Wave 2 matriarchs. Yo man, what's up? Good to see you here. We'll be struggling for the next couple of hours, so yeah. Still going to be a lot of fun though.
Ahoy, matey!
At least some people think that seeing me struggle is fun to them, so yeah.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Drink up
Yeah, I look at necromancers spawning so many skeletons like they're carrying me heavily right now. That's a joke, by the way. I don't want to be taken out of context, thanks.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
Also, look at him. He cannot even deal with one spider. 2 HP. Well, that's great. Okay, we go for... What do we go for again? We use shadow archers, of course. Yeah. The insta-kill will be really handy. No, it won't do anything. Also, can you please stop him? Like, come on, man. You had one job and you failed at it.
Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure?
Well, I usually struggle on this level,
Hearties, yo-ho!
but now I'm playing Chaos mode, so I expect it to be 3 times worse at the very least. So I'm not really looking forward to it.
Where be the treasure?
Yeah, it seems that we have Shadow Archers, so we're playing Kindom Rush Vengeance at home. Okay, it's time to go for an artillery. The synergy seems to be alright. Also, using Necromancer so many times in Alliance makes me forget how many skeletons actually the Kindom Rush Frontiers Necromancer spawns like in Alliance. The Necromancer is so bad, so bad. He barely manages to spawn a single skeleton.
Ahoy, matey! Hoist the colours!
Well, I have no plans to get to the Umbra stage in this live stream. If it turns out to be alright today, I will try to beat all the Saurian stages tomorrow,
Drink up me hearties,
which will be my final live stream before Alliance. So yeah, that's hype. I mean, that's the goal for now. Try to beat the whole Chaos mode before Alliance comes out.
be the treasure!
Seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
But so far so good. Nothing really out of the ordinary. We have wasps coming in. I think that Shadow Archers should be able to deal them. But I also have no clue what this tower does. It says that it deals 60 to 84 damage. Isn't that like a lot? Yeah, it 2 shots them easily. The rate of fire seems to be alright. Also, I don't know, but does Necro deal more damage than usual? Like, I don't remember seeing him deal that much. I feel like it was something between 20 to 40. I don't know. Might be messing it up with the Alliance version.
Be the treasure!
It's getting confusing.
Hoist the colours!
Okay, we have nothing special coming in for wave 5. So these guys, do they make Driders from skeletons? If they do, that's the end of the Necromancer. Also, what is this? Why are there Reapers spawning instead of Parasites?
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
Yeah, I had enough of them.
Ahoy, matey!
Yeah, great, you're telling me that I have to deal with Parasites, but it spawns in Reapers instead? Typical Chaos thing, I guess. Like, who doesn't love facing creepers instead of parasites? Like, just straight up summon them. No need to rely on soldiers for that to happen. Also, are you telling me that skeletons get turned into driders, or that was just my reinforcements? I hope that it was the reinforcements, otherwise, yeah, this necromancer can say goodbye.
Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey!
Okay, we will have matriarchs coming in shortly from this side. I'm still trying to figure out what to go for. Should it be Dwarf or Tesla?
Ahoy, matey!
Maybe Dwarf is the better of the two.
Hoist the colours!
Oh, and we also have to deal with the Polkai riders. Yeah, those are gonna be annoying. So maybe a Tesla spot here should be alright for them, since I expect them to be gathered around this spot due to the skeletons. Also, those Reapers, yeah, I don't really wanna deal with them currently.
Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey! Hoist the colours! Drink up me hearties! Hoist the colours! Drink up me hearties!
But yeah, this strategy so far seems to be looking quite well. Also, those Shadow Archers, I still don't know what they're doing. Like, they have the Frontier, I mean the Vengeance abilities, which I'm not a huge fan of them. So I'll just leave it unupgraded for the time being. Also, it's time to try and set up my Tesla,
Where be the treasure?
since things are starting to get a little bit out of hand,
Hoist the
which calls for a rain of fire.
me hearties! Yo-ho!
Okay, we have matriarchs to deal with already.
Hoist the colours!
Let's see, will this end extremely bad, or I have a chance to stop them?
Yo-ho!
Also, yeah, these guys. I only have these two towers to deal with them. There doesn't seem to be anything new so far. Okay, we have the Reapers coming in. I hope that my dwarf can deal with them.
Ahoy, matey!
Okay, and parasites as well. So after you kill the Reaper, it leaves a parasite. Well, that's good to know. Also, no one seems to be able to deal with the Polkai Riders. And my defense isn't enough at all.
Hoist the colours!
Yeah, if they become 2 or 3 of them, well, it's really hard to stop them. Okay, I have enough for Tesla,
Where be the treasure?
but this is not looking that well. Also, Pestilence has been buffed, like now it costs just 200. I still think that it's a terrible skill, so I'm not gonna use it.
Hoist the colours! Where be the treasure? Drink up
Okay,
me
we
hearties!
have more of those guys, but I have Tesla now, so I'm not really worried about them.
Ahoy, matey! Hoist the colours! Drink up me hearties! Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure?
But yeah, those parasites, I mean Reapers, I didn't know that they spawn parasites afterwards, since, yeah, so far I only used Rain of Fire and it instantly deals with them.
Treasure!
Yo man, welcome back.
Where be the treasure? Drink up
Doing
me
good
hearties!
so far in this level. Nothing really hard at the moment. Actually, the hardest part might be trying to deal with these Gorillians.
Hoist the
since I've invested all of my money on artilleries.
Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Where be the treasure?
Also, those poor guys are a little annoying from time to time. Okay, we have only wasps coming in next
Ahoy,
wave.
matey!
Yeah, things are looking alright so far. I also have this spot here, which I don't know what to get yet. I was thinking about maybe a ranger or another Tesla. Yeah, maybe another Tesla it is. Yeah, Tesla.
Me hearties,
Ranger. I mean, the others aren't really helpful. Like, just use rangers to get the rat of the forest to stall enemies. Since it seems to be working really well for guerrillas,
be the treasure?
but I think that Tesla might be the better of the two, due to this wasp spam. Also, these guys, they seem to be alright. Like, for the time being, I might sell them.
Drink up me hearties,
In short, after I accumulate a couple more gold.
drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
By the way, this is Shadow Archer from Kingdom Rush Vengeance. Like, that's reskinned, remade, I don't know, however you say it. But it's made to act the same way as the Shadow Archers in Vengeance. So yeah, we are playing Vengeance at home.
Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Hoist the colours!
Also, matriarchs, can someone deal with them? Okay. I think I figured it out. It's Blade Singer time.
Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey! Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Ahoy, matey!
Let's see if Blade Singers can deal with them. Perfect parry should be enough for them. Yeah, they can solve them on 1v1. Yeah, Blade Singer seems to be the way to go. Well, this setup seems alright. I think that I still might need something else for Guerrillians, so I will get one core drill. Also, do I really need another Rain of Fire? Well, this Furnace Blast was really nice actually. Really came in clutch there. Also, why am I using... Come on, please, thank you. Like, there's no need to use reinforcements on parasites or reapers. I just need to get used to that. Alright, I think it's time to try and get the Falconer. Also, we have Sons of Mactan spawning all the way up at the end, so I'm glad I had Necromancer at the end of the day. It seemed to be doing its job alright. Also Falconer, finally. I mean, the Ranger Falconer has definitely been buffed. It's like a global area of effect at tier 3. I mean, just look at this. It can even cover the dwarf from all the way up here. Also, those Reapers aren't that much of an issue for my artillery spam. I mean, just the synergy between these two is actually really awesome. Okay, another dwarf. It's about time to get it. Also, we have the insta-kill actually of the Shadow Archer, so I could use them for the Guerrillians. Seems like a viable strategy. Yeah, and it reduces the cooldown by 8 seconds, okay, that's actually good. Oh yeah, we have the matriarch spam coming in. So yeah, we will rain of fire that part. And another dwarf it is. We'll get the furnace blast as soon as possible.
Ahoy, matey!
Also, we have the hunter's mark, which I don't think I'll be using. I don't see any use case of it.
Where be the treasure?
But damn, I'm in love with that synergy combo.
Drink up me hearties.
Like I have all the skeletons to stall them, and the dwarf can do its job in the meantime. Such an awesome synergy. Also, even though dwarf has the range, the furnace blast doesn't get affected by falconer, so it's not quite as useful as the one that we have in here. Also, that insta-kill, well, that was a really well-timed one. I actually don't know if it has a smart targeting applied to it finally. I'm hoping that it has. If it does have one, then that insta-kill actually becomes quite a solid ability to have.
Where be the treasure?
I mean, so far so good. I am still a little bit salty that I am at 17 cards. So yet another 2-star. But yeah, as you said, Nazarus Gate was tenfold harder than this one.
Where be the treasure? Oyster colours.
This is really tame compared to it.
Got me hearties. Yo-ho! Ahoy, matey! Oyster colours.
Okay, those poor guys aren't an issue anymore. 2 Teslas seems to get the job done. Yeah, I think this should be the stage, so
Ahoy, matey!
I mean the only way I can see myself losing is if there is a boss battle that I am missing. But I'm hoping that there isn't one.
Oyster colours. Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties. Where be the treasure? Oyster colours. Drink up me hearties.
Also, it seems that we have a parade of spiders at the moment, which don't seem to be causing any issues, but it was quite a funny thing to see. Okay, I guess I'll get Pestilence up since I don't have anything else to invest my money in. Another Tesla is what I need at the moment. And a rain of fire for that part. And maybe another falconer, if I have the funds for it. Actually, I will go for barrage first, since I do be needing a little bit more single target damage.
Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey!
Okay, dwarf, please save me. Yeah, I'll get another one here. I mean, this seems to be the most broken strategy so far, spamming dwarf and buffing it with falconer
Drink up me hearties.
and getting 1 or 2 occasional Tesla to solve any flying issues that we might find. Okay, we have the Reaper Queen. Well, that was a thing that I was a little bit worried about. Okay, so 7500 HP. And she also buffs the Reapers. Like, I don't even know if I have the single target to deal with her at the moment. And if Rain of Fire even deals anything. Like it dealt 600 damage this time, but that's virtually nothing. Also, whoever made this sprite is so funny.
Drink up me hearties, colours. Drink up me hearties, yo-ho.
I mean, yeah, it's actually original since like Shatter comes with his spaceship in this stage, so seeing her use it is rather hilarious.
Oyster colours.
Okay, more barrage. Also, nothing seems to be targeting her at the moment. It seems that only my Teslas can deal damage to her with the overcharge ability. But I've already done like halfway, so I should be in theory able to stop her on time. Also, we have Reaper wards coming in now as well. Okay, 2000 more to go. That's getting a little bit close for my liking. But I think we got it. 200, 100. Okay, we have it. Okay. That was rather surprising. Yeah, we had to deal with Reaper Queen on a spaceship. That's crazy. I mean, that's why you should be on the lookout for this mod at any moment, since, you know, crazy stuff might happen. But I mean, we dealt with it quite easily, so yeah. It wasn't that bad overall. That might have actually been the easiest stage so far, only the early game I found to be difficult. Okay, we have one more star to work with. And there is nothing to invest it in. But if I do this simple trick, then I should be able to get tier 3 mages. Yay! Okay, let's see. We have the Blood Tricksters coming in this level, and the Almighty Battle Mecha, and some interesting puddles on the ground, which I suppose are connected with the volcano. So yeah, it seems that we will not be using barracks in this one as well. Okay, let's see how expanded is Battle Mecha. It's actually the same price as usual, but is it the best start though? I don't think so. I'll just start with a Necromancer for the time being. Yeah, it seemed to work the previous time around, so why won't it as well? And we also have Hacksaw. So that's a good help. I mean, in this case, should be able to, yeah, insta-kill him. Okay, maybe an archer tower here, up to rangers.
Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Oyster colours! Ahoy, matey!
So far, the early game seems to be easy.
Where be the treasure? Ahoy, matey!
But I think I get the gimmick of this level. I assume it will make us use Hacksaw to deal with the shamans and whatnot. Or this guy. Why is he spawning from there? Okay, I'll just place Hacksaw here just in case. I mean, after I insta-kill this guy. Yeah, nice. Okay, wait, you go in here. Thank you. Now we get out of the forest to the max level to solve our problems with the ground enemies.
Ahoy, matey!
And one rain of fire for the shaman. Okay, so we have another shaman coming in. If that's all, I don't see it being that bad. Also, Hacksaw should be able to insta-kill all the shamans that come from here. Yep, good on him. Hey yo man, welcome back. We're already up to the stage 10, is it? Yeah, I think it's stage 10. So far the new thing is that we have Hacksaw and there are shamans spawning from the huts on top. But Hacksaw can easily deal with them, which is why I placed him there. Also, I think it's about time that I tried the Battle Mecha and see how it performs. Also, I have no intentions in dealing with those shamans, so yeah, I'll just erase him. But there are actually quite a lot of units spawning from the huts, so I think that this was a really good placement for Hacksaw. If he can even target this guy, like, please, can you? Okay, doesn't seem to be working. Yo, Davos, welcome to the stream. Yeah, for this stage it seems that we have Hacksaw to help us since we have shamans spawning from here. But there are also brutes who are immune and cannot be targeted by anyone. So they will occasionally be triggering the volcano and there is nothing that I can do to prevent it, which will be annoying. And Hacksaw cannot handle two shamans at once. I mean, nerd shamans are the more important ones either way, so yeah. Also, we have the Battle Mecha finally. We can already start abusing it. But wasn't Battle Mecha like broken just because of the star upgrade which allows it to stun enemies with each attack? I think like that was one of the main causes for making that broken. Also, what is this guy? He... Oh, right. The lava pools, they make my necromancer useless. I thought that he instantly killed all my skeletons. That's my bad. Well, for this level it seems to be really chaotic. Also, Battle Mecha is staying on top of the lava, getting unaffected. Bro just doesn't care. Okay, I guess I can get a Reaper at the end. Also, these guys, they cannot be targeted. So yeah, there is nothing we can do for them. Okay, we have 4 shamans for this wave, and like whichever come from this side, but Hacksaw got them covered. Also, I don't know if this is the best use case of Hacksaw, but I feel like that him being able to deal with the shamans from this side is an okay thing to have. Also, dwarf missile spam, go! And maybe waste disposal, it might be a little bit too game. Need to focus on some more damage instead. Yeah, the way they reworked the Death Rider in Alliance, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I prefer having him as a movable character, like better, right? So now that you have zero control over him, like just upgrade it and he occasionally goes down the path, well, that's not as cool. as it is in Frontiers. But one thing that I will say is that the moment you upgrade your Death Rider, he instantly has his cooldown ready. So you can summon 3 Death Riders immediately. And after you summon 3 Death Riders, well, they basically clear the whole lane.
Ahoy, matey!
I mean, yeah, he looks... he has a cool design.
Hoist the colours!
I'm a fan of it. I mean, this one also looks quite good. Like, it's simple but effective.
Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties, yo-ho!
So the main use case of the Necromancer, at least that I found for Alliance, is that if you're nearing the end of the level, you can just sell one of your towers in the front, get a Necromancer at the back, and then spam the Death Rider ability, and it should be able to clear everything on the field. Yeah, the running animation is nice. I've also taken a look at the assets, and there are so many of them. Like, the amount of work that had to be done just for the Necromancer, I think was like 2 or 3 times more than for the other towers, like the Tree Cannon, the Battle Brewmasters, like you get it. Just the Death Rider alone, he had around, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 different assets that had to be used to make it happen. The 3 returning towers, you mean the Royal Archers, Paladins, and the Arcane Wizards? Well, Royal Archers and Arcane Wizards are the 2 best towers in the game, both are S tier. Like, you start with them, you can beat the whole game by just spamming them. Paladins, they are A tier, one of the best barracks. Grim Raids are better. I'll give them the upper hand just because of the utility of moving towers. But overall, still a great tower. I mean, the only barrack that you would never need, it's Paladins. The others, they're fine, but Paladins just work great. Royal Archers are the most unbalanced tower in the game. If you are familiar with how broken Arcane Archer spam is in Origins, well, that's the same case in Alliance. You just spam Royal Archers and they get the job done.
Where be the treasure?
About Flame Spitter, I used to like it during my 3rd meta shift. I found his abilities to be great, especially the Geyser one, since after you buy it, you get the cooldown immediately, which is a good thing to have. But the other ability, like the one where it throws a giant fireball on the track, this one, I'm not a huge fan of it. And also the main attack whips way too more than I want it to, so it loses a lot of DPS due to that fact. And overall, I'm just not a big fan of the Flame Spitter. If you want a good area control tower, I would much rather recommend using the Eldritch Channeler. Not because he's my profile picture or anything like that, I just find him way more useful when comparing the 2 of them. Like, yeah, he does the true damage like the Flame Spitter, but it's still outfast by a lot of other towers. How is the 2 hero system? I like it actually. I'm a huge fan of it. Like, there are a lot of different combinations that you can use with the 2 tower system, 2 hero system. There are some really broken combinations, like, you know what the most broken hero combination is. I don't need to educate you on that. You've played the Ironhide games, you know what are the best heroes. What about the Tree Cannon? Tree Cannon, it's the worst tower in the game, and probably in the franchise as a whole. I don't know what tower you consider to be the worst in the franchise, but Tree Cannon is fighting for that spot. They suck basically on every single stage. I couldn't find any use cases of them. they are super expensive, not worth the money, and their DPS is non-existent. Also, by the way, guys, we are playing Kindom Rush Alliance currently. We have 2 heroes on the field. Like, how didn't anyone comment on that? You're looking at leaked Kindom Rush Alliance gameplay currently. So yeah, the tree cannon, easy gift here. I would not recommend anyone to use him. And yeah, that's about it for the towers. If you have any other questions regarding them or the heroes, let me know, I'll try to answer them. How is the bird ability for the archers? Well, I never, and I repeat, never ever upgrade it. I just leave it unupgraded. Always get the triple arrow at tier 2. I think that this is the best tier for it. Tier 3 is a little bit of an overkill. Some enemies don't have the HP to sustain the tier 2 arrow damage either way, so getting it to tier 3 is pointless. And the eagle does basically next to nothing. I mean, it's crow's nest all over again. Like, you know, the Shadow Archer's crow, that it is the worst ability, tower ability in Vengeance. Well, quite the worst, since there are ones that make your defense worse, like the Deep Devil Reef's nets or the Dark Knight's shields, where they engage out of combat. But yeah, it's terrible, never go for it, not worth it, and yeah. That's it in short for it. What about the Grim Raids tower? Well, Grim Raids, awesome tower. The ability to move your towers is really crucial in some areas, which I won't get into too much, since I'm not allowed to speak about it quite yet. When it comes to their stats, that they have really solid stats. They have high armor. They don't have a lot of hit points though. But you have Arborean Emissary, which has an ability that heals your soldiers, so it has a really good synergy with it. Overall, Grim Raids are my favorite, like my personal favorite barrack. I really love spamming them, like getting 5, 6, 7 of them. But I usually prefer to leave them at tier 1 or 2, since the utility to move your towers is a little bit more useful than their basic stats, if you get what I mean. Also, what is happening with all of those wasps? It seems that I need a Tesla. By the way, talking about the Grim Raids, I am not a big fan on both of their abilities. I think that one of their abilities is that after they die, there is a soul that attaches to the closest enemy, which lowers its defense, damages it, blah blah blah. It's super pointless, since your Grim Raids usually don't die. And their other ability boosts their damage after remaining in combat, and the only use case where that ability is useful is when you have spare gold and don't know on what to spend it. So yeah, if you do decide to go for the Grim Raids, tier 1 and 2 are the best value for your money. Tier 4 are alright, but just leave the abilities unupgraded. That will be the best use case scenario for you. Also, additionally, if you are a mobile user, they are the most expensive tower in the game. I think they cost $7 or something like that, so yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about that. Any questions that I'm missing? What about the jetpack barrack? You mean the rocket gunners? I personally really enjoy using them. I found that having 2 modes is actually a good thing. I mostly use them in their ground form. I prefer the stalling power that they provide instead of leaving them as an archer tower, like, you know, in the air. Their abilities are on the more expensive side. I'm not a big fan of them. One of their abilities provides them with splash damage and lowers enemies' armor. It's useful if you have a solid choke point, since they can affect numerous enemies at once. But in the same time, it's so expensive that you're better off going for another tower instead. But at tier 4, even at tier 1 or 2, they're such an amazing tower. Like, I would classify them easily as an A tier tower. Some beta testers will say that it's more like of a B tier or low B tier tower, which I don't agree with personally. And if you are trying to do a barracks only run, which actually isn't that hard to be honest, you can beat the whole game on impossible with just barracks. Rocket gunners are your lord and savior, since I don't think that there is any other barrack who can deal with flying enemies. Yeah, only rocket gunners can deal with them. I mean, of course, you can also rely on your heroes, but that's not quite the best thing to do. But yeah, overall, A tier, solid tower. I have nothing bad to say about them, apart from their abilities, which I think deserve to be lowered on their price.
Me hearties, yo-ho! Here's to the king, that'll make a target acquired. To the king, baby. That'll make a target acquired.
You want me to tell you about the beer tower? So you meet the Battle Brewmasters. Okay, so in Alliance, the artillery towers, they just suck. Like, I don't think there is a single good artillery tower. The Battle Brewmasters are classified as an artillery tower. I don't like it. I consider it to be the second worst tower in the game. Slightly after Tree Cannon. Tree Cannon cannot be beaten for that spot. It easily wins it. I would almost never go for Battle Brewmasters. I feel like there are many other better choices. The only time I found any use cases of them is maxing them out on the second act of the campaign. Since if you've seen, I assume most of you guys are familiar with the enemies on the second stages of the game, like those acolytes that are, from Legends of Kingdom Rush. Also, we have a shaman line coming in hot. Not worried about it at all. Uh, Battle Masters are a good way to deal with them, since one of their abilities has a barrel that when thrown deals around 400 damage after it explodes and basically one-shots them. The guy with the beer, like the summon that the tower has, I'm not a fan of him. His stats are underwhelming, and most of the times I don't find him being useful. I usually just go for the barrel, like for the toxic barrel, since the damage is alright and one-shots a lot of enemies. And if you're using them in conjunction with Demon Pit or Paladins or any other barracks for that matter, they could work, but they fall off really hard on the final stages of the game, like the whole third act. They just suck. How do I think Arcane Wizard and Paladins compare with their Kingdom Rush 1 appearance? Well, you mean, I assume you're talking about design. I like their design. I have nothing bad to say about it. I think that it's definitely a step up compared to the one in the original game. And I think that they did a good job on the design. Also, I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons. Sorry to bring this information to you. You mean the Arcane's abilities? Yeah, they've changed the teleport and they've moved it to the Elven Stargazer. Also, what happened with my game? Okay, it seems that my game has crashed. Okay, I will try to fix that shortly. Sorry for the inconvenience. don't really know what happened here. Well, that is interesting. That's not what you like to see. Give me a second, give me a second. I'll try to fix it shortly. Sorry for the inconvenience. Like, I don't know what happened. I didn't click anything. The game just suddenly decided to crash for no reason. I'll be back shortly. Just give me a second. We are not done quite yet. We have one more level to go. I hope that everything is fine again. Okay, I think we're back. Once again, sorry. Okay, we have Hacksaw once again. Good to see him here again. So, what is the plan? We have 2 lanes to cover, we have useless maidens. Yeah, you know what? I think I should make a guide on how to download modes, since it might be a little bit hard for some people. But what you need to know to use the mode is you have to download 7-zip, then open the files of the mode with 7-zip,
Where be the treasure?
then copy them,
Drink up me
and then you
hearties,
have to paste them in your folder with the main Kindom Rush game. If you don't have the game on Steam, it will not work. Just saying, in case. Yeah, I know that the Duke made a tutorial, but I feel like that I can explain things very simply in like a minute.
Ahoy, matey!
Also, we have Malagar. Very interesting. I don't know what he's going to bring us, but I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what you mean under that PC couldn't hand over the difficulty.
Hoist the colours!
Oh, you
Where be the
mean that
treasure?
the mode is so hard that my laptop just decided to crash? Yeah, makes sense, makes sense.
Drink up
You
me
know what?
hearties,
I blame it on KM5.
Ahoy, matey!
My laptop caught sickness from him.
Where be the treasure?
But yeah, I will consider on making a modding tutorial
Where be the
in the near
treasure?
future so that there isn't any misinterpretations and so that everything is just straightforward to
Ahoy,
follow.
matey!
Will there be an impossible difficulty in Kindom Rush Advance? Yeah, sure. There is an impossible difficulty. The thing about it
Where
is
be the
that
treasure?
it's locked for your first playthrough. Like you have to beat the game first to unlock the impossible
Drink
difficulty.
up me hearties, yo-ho!
After which, yeah, you have impossible difficulty. It does indeed change a lot of the enemies. Like I think it makes some of them move faster than usual. But I've mainly played the game on impossible and I don't know what are the main differences with the veteran difficulty, since I'm only used to only like the impossible version. It's definitely the one that I recommend to you guys the most. I think that you have a lot of fun trying to beat some of the heroics and iron stages, since I do find them quite hard.
Hoist the colours! Ahoy, matey! Hoist the colours!
Also, this early game doesn't
Where
seem
be
to
the
be
treasure? Drink up me
quite
hearties,
easy.
ahoy, matey!
I mean, everything's working out.
Where be the treasure?
Also, Hacksaw might need a little bit of help here.
Ahoy, matey! Hoist the colours! Drink up me hearties, yo-ho! Hoist the colours! Drink up me hearties,
Also, if you need help on how to use the mods,
hoist the
please
colours!
DM me on Discord. Like my username is Alex, then underscore and then place with 3Z. And I'll try to assist you. Also, we have a giant wave of spiders that
Drink up me hearties,
Blackthorn said Ep.2.
ahoy, matey! Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties, where be the treasure?
By the way, while I played Alliance on my phone, I experienced some whack occasionally. It was just because of some of my hero abilities, like when using them, it drops the frame rate a little bit. Like it's not that significant, but it's still noteworthy.
Drink up me hearties.
Also, at this point, I don't even know what I'm going for. Getting a random crossbow fort to save me.
Hoist the colours.
Yeah, no worries, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho.
I mean, for example, when you use Therian's or Grimson's hero spells, if you catch too many enemies inside the area, it might lower your
The colours.
frame rate slightly. It's not that big of a deal,
Hoist the colours.
but yeah.
Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho.
Also, it's just about time to start exploiting Battle Mecha.
Ahoy, matey. Where be the treasure?
And now we have to check the other side.
Ahoy, matey.
I mean, Rat of the Forest seems to be handling things quite nicely for the time being.
Treasure. Ahoy, matey. Drink up
Also,
me
that third shaman seems to be the bane of my existence.
Yo-ho.
Yeah, I might need Hacksaw to assist me here.
Ahoy, matey. Ahoy, matey. Hoist the colours. Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho.
But in the meantime, if there are any other questions regarding Kindom Rush Alliance, feel free to ask me. I'll try to answer as many of them as possible. Since that gameplay is not that interesting at the moment, like there isn't anything spectacular happening apart from the fact that we have a literal Melagar waiting for us here.
Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho. Want some? Get some.
Well, I actually might take my words back. I might be screwed in this part. I forgot that matriarchs existed. Okay, that calls for a change of plans.
Ahoy, matey. Drink up me hearties. Where be the treasure?
Yeah, okay, well, I might have gotten a little bit ahead of myself. Okay, new plan. We go back to the dwarf spam,
Ahoy, matey.
and we'll just get one archer tower here and call it a day.
Dodge this.
Yep, sounds good to me. Does Grind have any skills? No, actually no.
Ahoy, matey.
His only skill is the one that has been shown on the live stream, which is that he can move from the right side of the map to the left side, and that's about it. Also, I have a video showcasing how to beat Grind in literally 15 seconds. So yeah, he might be actually one of the easiest, if not the easiest boss in the series. I mean, Nazeru is hard to beat, yeah, there is no denying that, but Grind is just a letdown, which is not the end of the world. I mean, he's just an introductory boss after all. He's not supposed to be that flashy, or you get the point. The better bosses are later on in the game.
Ahoy, matey. Where be the treasure? Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho. Ahoy, matey.
If you haven't downloaded 7-zip, then you shouldn't be able to download the mode. Like, you need to have 7-zip preemptively,
Me hearties.
and after you download the mode, you copy the folders. After you've opened the archive using 7-zip, then you open the archive for Frontiers, and then you paste the folders from the mod into your game, and then you start the game and everything should work intentionally. At least that's how it was for me. I don't know. To me, either Nazeru, Gore Grind doesn't matter. Both of them extremely easy to beat. They post a zero challenge. And assuming that, once again, I was able to beat Gore Grind in 50 seconds, goes to show that he isn't that flashy or special, or you get the point. But still an introductory one, so I don't care about his difficulty.
Where be the treasure? Hoist the colors!
Freedom! Like a charm.
Yarr!
I am not finished.
I mean, if you DM me on Discord, I'll try to assist you after I end my stream, but currently I cannot help you, sorry for that. Also, these spiders, man, how did I manage to deal with them previous time? I don't know, I'm not satisfied with that start.
Freedom!
It looks really chaotic, no pun intended.
Ox is ready, man.
Ahoy, matey! Hoist the colors! Where be the treasure? Drink up, me hearties! Yo-ho! Drink up, me hearties! Yo-ho!
Yeah, right, we have those wasps to deal with, and I only have a single mage tower. I hope that it's enough. I mean, at least these spiders are not an issue since my dwarf can deal with them.
Ahoy, matey! Hoist the colors!
By the way, Ant, if you're still in the live stream,
Ahoy, matey!
if you have no worries in me asking you a question, since I'm trying to set up one thing and I think that you could help me out a lot.
I am not finished.
Also, those guys don't seem to be doing that hot for the moment. I'm more of a fan of crossbow fort. What I do know is that on wave 7, matriarchs will start coming in, and that is when it will get a lot harder.
Here's to the king, baby! Drink up, me hearties! Yo-ho! Ahoy, matey!
But I don't know, maybe I don't have the right approach for this stage. And also, what do we have here? Reapers? Like, bro, that's not a Reaper. That's a Reaper ward. Well, that seems balanced.
I am not finished.
Do any of the OG heroes appear in any of the comic stages? I don't know if I can review that quite yet.
Ahoy, matey!
I can only talk about the comics that were shown for the tutorial and after you beat the first boss fight, but the others I cannot really talk about them.
Yo-ho!
So you have to find it out by yourself after, what is it, 1 day and a half? Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's try to be more precise. 1 day, 1 hour and 37 minutes. Yeah, right.
That'll make a online. Tag 'em and frag 'em.
What I can review about the comics is that they're awesome. Like, you will enjoy them,
Drink up,
as
me
I did.
hearties! Yo-ho! Ahoy, matey! Drink up, me hearties! Where be the treasure?
And also, I am once again dead, but this time to Reapers. Okay, you know what? I think I might have had enough for today. This stage, it requires a different approach. I cannot seem to understand what that is. What I do know is that it would be a better idea to farm stars from the previous stages, since I've gotten only 2 on all 4 of them, and I could really use those stars. So yeah, if there are any final questions regarding Kindom Rush Alliance or anything other in particular that you would like to ask, now is the time, as I'll be ending the stream in 1 or 2 minutes. Also Mohammed, once again, you can DM me in Discord. My nickname is Alex_plays with 3Z at the end, and I'll try to assist you from there. I mean, we do have Diedre and Nivas unlocked, and they might have been rebalanced or made slightly better, but I don't feel like trying any of the other heroes apart from Blackthorn. Also, what I do know is that Chatter might be broken, but he unlocks at stage 15, and I am not getting to stage 15 anytime soon, so yeah. Well, okay, if there aren't any questions, then I suppose that's the end of the live stream. Thanks again to everyone who stopped by, had a wonderful time with all of you. Hope to see you again tomorrow when we'll try to beat all the remaining stages of the campaign in preparation for Alliance, and after that I hope to see you on the 25th for the big release of the game. So with that said, bye for now, have a good day or night, depending on what continent you're in, and I hope to see you guys soon.